dirty, 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 dirty.
Tell the people more about the advantages of our products.
They never lose their cool.
Expand your mind. But I've got a better source of information.
Dirty.
What's going on, y'all? Dirty 30 Beatdown, Brown. My man Eddie Money in the house. Gonna take y'all home tonight. What's going on, brother?
Great plug, great plug. I am okay today. What's good with you, man?
Man, I'm good. I'm about the same, man. Two separate reasons. You rocking the Ohio State and me
Yes,
up
sir.
there,
Yes, sir.
getting hyped for my Miami Hurricanes, man.
All right. It's
Putting
that
in
season,
business.
man. I haven't had too many opportunities to be this hype, but I'm good because they, like I said, they served up Penn State's first L, so I'm cool with that. And hopefully we can, keep this up and make it to the playoffs, man. So we'll see. We'll see how this go.
Yeah. Man, everything all good with you?
Yes, sir, man. Everything is it's cool out west right now. It's cool. Yeah, man. Just what was that? How was your Halloween, man? Did y'all pass out anything or whatever, or was y'all just chilling?
Man, I just passed out, man. I was tired.
You leave it to the wife? Any
Nah,
little kids come through?
Trick-or-treaters don't come through here. The driveway too long.
I got you.
Know what I'm saying?
I got you.
They don't come through here. So that's the one benefit, And it was a weird Halloween anyway, man. It wasn't like it's been years before, and it was warm. That was the thing about it. It was warm. You thought they'd have been all over the place.
Right.
Like all the pre-events, they're having the trunk or treats and like that, and the kids was out for that type of stuff. I didn't really see that many kids out for that, driving around and stuff like that.
Okay.
And I wound up having to make a store run right in the middle of trick or treating. So,
all right, not a lot of foot traffic. Okay.
Nah,
even better.
Didn't see it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I hope they had a good one. The weather served it up for them. But how about your way? Did you see anything out that way?
Nah, man. I like I said, man, we in a little complex or whatever. We in the back. So yeah, nah.
Okay.
The lights wasn't on or anything, so we didn't get anybody come, bang on our door. We used to, and there's like, if somebody did come, the lady would buy the big bag of candy, and it was like by the time it was over, the last kid who come by, we just dumped the whole bag and they shit and like, here you go. Happy Halloween. Y'all going home. We good. And that'll be the end of it. But like you said, man, it was just weird, but there's a lot of events and stuff around here. So I'm assuming a lot of parents just took them to the hospital or to the little schools or the little other facilities that was having. The mall, I think, has some shit too. And just have them do that and just take their ass home instead of having to go block to block. And plus, shit is weird, especially after COVID, so I'm assuming, that shit is a little altered.
Right. Plus, I mean, people aren't going to necessarily walk their kids up to Madison Square Sphere in order to go ahead and get candy where you live. You know what I'm saying?
Right on. Yeah, that shit. We ain't touching that strip come Halloween. Come on, man, get those folks a reason. It's like a national holiday. All the freaks come out, especially on the strip, for Halloween.
I was just talking about that you live in the sphere, man.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah. That's true. Yeah, on the third floor. On the third floor of the sphere. Yeah.
Yeah. I live in this little complex. Yes.
The back part, with the little TVs,
It's the spot that's lit up with the Dirty 30 logo. The whole building.
Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. Speaking of that, man, you see Miss Harris, we don't endorse anybody on our shows or anything, but Miss Harris we were just us talking about the sphere. She advertised on that damn thing, was the first candidate to ever do so. Yeah, man. How much that shit is like 100 bands for advertising.
Yeah, I'm not shocked that that's 100 bands, but I'm shocked that Donald didn't think of it first.
Right.
That's kind of shocking, and especially dealing with Dolan, you would think Dolan would kind of be a Trump boy.
A little bit.
Yeah, that's a little bit shocking there. I'm okay.
Yeah, man. This is the episode before the election. Again, we don't particularly lean any other way, any certain way, whatever. But at least get out there and vote. That's my PSA for it, or whatever.
Especially in your local election. That's
Yes,
where stuff
yes.
directly touches you all the time.
So
Make sure that you get in there, look at the right issues, look at the right candidates, and
just
get
get out
somebody that's
there.
going to get stuff going on in your area, get jobs going on, or maintain there, and maintain them roads, man, because roads is fucked up.
All over, baby, all over. But all right, man, let's get
Now
into
we've done that. Let's get back into
let's
the
get
real.
into the real shit.
Hey,
Shit that's happening. Yeah, people, it's election time, but we need to, you know.
They want to know what's going on with us, man.
Gotcha.
I mean, you're a private person, man. They only get to know what goes on with Eddie Money, man. I mean,
That's by design.
When you live the way you live, man, I mean, in the manners in which you live and run with the crowd you run with. First of all, I thank you for coming and dealing with the little people like me, man. I really appreciate you.
Will you go on ahead and proceed with the agenda at hand, please, sir?
So speaking of little people getting stuff taken care of so they can go on about their business, Young Thug's out. How about that?
How about that, fam?
First they let Big Meech out. Big Meech out.
Yeah.
Now Young Thug out with time served.
Yeah, I want them to do a video together. Plug. Yeah, man. I
think that'd be a probation violation. You can't do that for 15
years.
Yeah,
damn, that is right. Fam, 15-year probation. Damn, bro. You're gonna have to do a whole, change everything that how you moving, how you doing, everything, fam. You're gonna have to, no features, because a lot of dudes, with the click is they got records, and not the ones that are on the charts. So he gonna have to switch up completely for 15. They looking for an excuse, to snatch him back up. And that's crazy, man. I understand you want your freedom, but 15-year probation, that's
as compared to what he was gonna see on the inside, that's a little slice of heaven right there.
He better pull what was that, young boy, and they put his ass on house arrest and out in the mountains somewhere. Where he at in Colorado? Where the hell? Forget where he's at.
I think
he's
it's somewhere.
Colorado. Is it Colorado? Yeah, that's where
Colorado, Nebraska is somewhere. It's somewhere off. Just like where?
Yeah. He balling out, but balling out, with the mountains. That's what Young Thug need to do, man. Get the hell up on out, or as even if he could lead a state. I don't know the conditions of his release or anything, but all I know is he got a 15-year probation. So I don't know how that's going to work, but I would definitely get up out. You know what I mean? Just get a laptop and a microphone and do a podcast and get paid that way. Do something, man. But I would damn sure be out the limelight. It's too many. Too many variables that could get you jammed up, man.
Yeah. So time served, 15-year probation. You called it though a couple weeks ago. You said you got the resources. You can make certain things happen, man.
That part.
Man,
he did two things well. He hired a great attorney and he kept his mouth shut.
Yeah.
I guess he paid attention, watching those first 48. Cats 90% of the time they jam themselves up by talking.
Yeah.
Giving up too much. It's like, hey man, you have a right to remain silent. Exercise that right. But a lot of them, hey man, don't have that doing time mentality, and they get to hearing these numbers, and it was like, tell the dude stop talking, until your attorney is present. Don't get pressed.
MF Doom told you with that rap snitch conditions, man. hop on the stand and be their own star witness.
That part. But a lot of people in that case took plea deals. I knew something was coming, but this whole thing, man, they, especially that dude Woody, whatever they call him, that dude was down with YSL or whatever. He played them and finessed his own deal and got up on out of there. And then when he got a chance to testify, he told him exactly what he did and how he played him. And everybody was looking like, well, if this was your star witness, hey man, he fucked y'all over. He told y'all, he lied to y'all. He was like, I told y'all what y'all wanted to hear. And y'all said, okay. He was like, y'all knew that and y'all signed off on it. And he had receipts, which really wrecked their shit. And then they tried, I guess, to do it again with somebody else. And they were just like, no, we'll just plead out, and that was it. And I'm sure the attorney or the judge was just like, we wasting taxpayer dollars on this, man. Come on now. Enough. Everybody just Give him a deal. Get him the fuck up out of here.
One of the longest cases in Georgia history to come up all thumbs down. They worked hard for nothing, dog.
They went after a rap group and tried to hit them with a RICO, which in the state of Georgia is, they have their own where they can go after, rap organizations or whatever and try to classify them as, and stick them in a RICO case. And they tried it and they failed. Now let this be a lesson to the rest of these little jokers to not even put yourself in that situation.
Dog, come on, man. Between what's going on with Dirk right now,
yeah,
and all this other stuff, come on. And we was just up there shouting this cat out for saying, "Yo, I renounced my gang life like that." It's like, really, dog?
Mm-hmm. But they've been sitting around waiting. That's what they do. They let you get all the way up. He was like, we were just giving him his, his flowers. Like, dude, he changed. He said he's gonna start moving a different way. That's when they come and get you, when you're trying to do the right thing,
Yeah.
And that's what happened. He was on his bubble, and it was like, yeah, you're gonna have to sit down. And
but
they got him.
We said this before where we was talking about the Diddy thing. Patience. They ain't got nothing but time.
That part.
They ain't moving reckless.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they could be. You know what I'm saying? But they're moving reckless to set these cats up, man. And all they gotta do is sit back with the play, man. They playing prevent defense, man. They got everything pushed back.
We lose one and then we gain one. You know what I mean? We lose Dirk, get what you call it, get a Young Thug, and it's crazy, man. We shouldn't have this revolving door with these cats, man. Y'all done made too much money, made too many right moves, and y'all get caught up on lyrics and conspiracy. It's crazy because this generation they give a blueprint in their lyrics. All they gotta do is play the fucking song and be like, oh, you said this is what you did. So that's. They got him. They got Dirk. He won't be home for the holidays. How about that?
Dog, and as much as we clown about it or whatever, don't know, do know, however, the smartest cat playing this silliest game with it has to be Joe Crack. Out there like, yo, I'm lying in everything I do. Everything I say, I'm lying. I ain't never done none of that. I'm lying.
That's old school. That's old. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was like, man, I'm not admitting to nothing. He's like, only thing I'm admitting to is embellishing these stories. Mm-hmm. These are stories. We are storytellers, which he put out there and told him, like, we are storytellers. Even though, he got names. You can still tell stories, just like the greats, like Rakim and Cool G Rap. He was telling stuff about real shit that was going on, but you couldn't put everything together.
He was telling
stories.
Scripted events.
My man.
Scripted events.
Even from the great, Knowledge Reigns Supreme. One of my favorite songs is Love Gonna Get You. You don't think that's based off true events?
It is based off of things that could happen,
my man,
if they were out there. He watches a lot of news, and when you watch a lot of news, you can make these assumptions of that's what would happen if it were to happen.
Got you. Like I said, the art of storytelling, man. I love it, and that's what these kids need to, if not anything, take from the old school on how to tell a story, bro, without incriminating yourself.
Do you think that Andre 3000 knew Susie Screw and Sasha? No, he didn't. It's just rap, y'all.
Nice.
Just rap, y'all.
Nice. Get that hump out your back. Get that hump out your back. My man, nice plug. Oh my God, man. We're doing a 2-on-1 on this one, man. I love it. This is crazy, man. Like I said, it's cool that he actually beat this, because it was getting out of hand. Everybody was talking about a mistrial. I'm just glad they shut this whole shit show down, because you're dealing with these dudes who know how to play the system, and they just did a masterclass on how to work the system. So
Now, what I do hope in the grand scheme of things overall is whatever was messed up in their movement,
Yeah.
they fixed that.
Ain't got no choice. You got
But,
15-year probation. You ain't got no choice. Like, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna have to do something extreme, like get the fuck away from everybody.
But I'm saying even in the fact of you get casted, even if it's not directly them, they have a network set up. I hope that
Oh yeah.
you're not sitting up there walking. They're not sitting up there with a network set up and it goes right back into what it
Well,
was, even if it operates without him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Clean up your act, walked away. You got a blessing. Go up there and make some nice little meditation rap from now on. You know what I'm saying?
What I say, man? Get a laptop and a microphone. Set up shop and talk about this old fucking experience, man. Folks will pay. They will. He's gonna be making the rounds. You know, they're gonna be paying for these interviews or whatever for Thug. You know, and start sending out some tracks and get some features and yeah, get back to it. Get busy real quick. Legitimate. Get busy.
This is quite wild, man. I'm kind of flabbergasted on how stuff went with it, man.
I'm glad that it's over for now. Hopefully
Yeah.
my man can stay right. And yeah, man, let's go ahead and transition on to the next topic at hand, man. This Shyne documentary, man, that's coming, man, to Hulu. You know, sometime this month. Oh, November 18th.
That's wild in itself, to be quite honest with you.
What's up?
His whole situation. One, his come up
Mhm.
is wild.
Mhm.
But even with the fact that his come up is wild, and what I mean by his come up is his transition from, like they said, being a rapper and a hustler before,
Yeah.
going to prison after taking the charge,
Mhm.
and folks are really pressing the fact that he took that one. Folks are really pressing with, new facts surfacing or saying it's not new facts that surfaced. It was just that it was suppressed.
He didn't
that it
have
was
the
any
money.
other way.
Yeah, he didn't have the money. He wasn't in charge of that. He put his faith in a certain folks thinking they were going to take care of business, and they didn't. Again, let this be a blueprint for young Thug. Once you get out, you did your time because Thug was locked, he was incarcerated. He did his time served. Get out, pull a Shyne. You know what I mean? Flip the whole script, man. Just wash your hands of all that nonsense, man. And that's what Shyne did. Hopefully, young Thug is home now. He could watch this documentary that's going to drop.
And now he's a prime minister.
Yeah, see? Yeah, you got to move. You got to move away, bro. You got to move away from that nonsense, man. That same shit that got you jammed up, and you got, these dudes that you employed, that you took care of all this time, and now all of a sudden they flipping the script when there's a little bit of time, dropped on them. But I get it.
I don't know how old is Thug, man. I don't know how old young Thug is.
I don't know how old he is, but I'm pretty sure he's young.
I'm looking it up right now. 33. So he only got 9 years, man. Was it 40 or 42 to run for president?
42?
42 to run for president? Yeah, he only got 9 years. So he only got 9 years of that probation and run for president. As we can see, being criminal minded, it's kind of sexy for the office. So
hey man, yeah, 33 convictions, 33 felonies. Yeah, you can still run. No shots fired or anything. Just stating the actual factual.
I have no dog in the fight.
Okay.
I'm not here nor there. I am not endorsing either or. You know what I'm saying? I am going right in Ron Verb.
Right. You like I said, man, that's your right. We're just saying, election day is Tuesday. Get your ass out there, vote. That's all. We ain't tripping on nobody. But back to Shyne, man. This dude, he did his time, and now that everything is crazy how, now Diddy's locked up now and he gets to tell his side. And and I don't think there's going to be any interference. It's going to drop and he can actually tell his side of like everything that went down. It was like, this dude did what he did, and all of a sudden, I'm not free anymore. I got to sit down for how many years did he do? behind that shit, man?
It's right here in the article. I want to say he was not. I want to say, speaking of 9 years, I want to say he sat down for 9.
Yeah,
Yeah, 9
9
years. 9
years.
years. Yeah. Ooh.
Diabolical, fam. Diabolical. That was some ill shit. That yeah, they let my man be the fall guy for this shit. And yeah, man, it's funny how karma works, man. It's funny
Mhm.
how karma works.
Yeah.
You know, now he gets to, he has this freedom, and the man behind the plan is sitting down, indefinite until, they're not even giving him a bond or anything. They're not even
Yeah.
thinking about letting this dude, slide to the side for the holidays.
Yo,
Any of that.
answer a question for me real quick, because
Speak.
we know when Diddy was trying to break out before he's trying to break out and run the Belize. You think the prime minister might have said, "Nah, your plane ain't allowed to land here." It wasn't the case. It wasn't the case. They locked his plane down. The prime minister's just
Can't
like,
land.
don't even bother to take off. You
better
can't
go.
land here.
You better go to Bermuda, but you better not land in Belize. Don't you land here? Hell no! Because as soon as you touch down, I'm gonna show you what lockdown is. Yeah,
He's like, you'll find out real quick. Just for you, I'm an extradition country.
man.
Just for you.
Yeah, like I'm the real bad boy over here in Belize, man. Now that I didn't, is he even allowed back in the States?
I don't think so. I
I
don't
think
believe so.
I think that was part of his sentence or whatever, that he was get deported back to Belize.
That's wild, man.
Yeah, it's messed up, man. Because I haven't seen. I watched some of the previews of it. I think the trailer, but hopefully, he cleans up a whole lot. Like, did he even actually have a gun during that? Because I'm hearing a lot of shit like he didn't even have a gun. It wasn't even him who was licking off shots. It was somebody else, and
Mm-hmm.
they pinned the shit on him. He was like, "Man, what the fuck was going on? Me? Like,
Dog,
we in a club full of folks, and they saw me? Oh, okay, all right."
here goes my thing that's crazy about this is most people do something or don't do something, get blamed for it, they lose a job. He lost a country, dog. He's
Yeah,
like, you see this big ass dot on the map?
yeah.
That's
You
a no
can't
go from you from now on.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, but my stuff is there.
You mean I can't even go clean out my crib? None of that?
Like,
No, I
nah,
can't go
dog.
get my plaques. Nah, we'll send it to you. Yeah, that was some shit, man. I mean, it went down, but you think about it, back when it did go down, we didn't have social media and all this stuff like that to do the due diligence. So it's like he got locked up and everybody kind of forgot about him until he got out. And it was like, oh shit, he was still locked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you got out.
Hip hop ain't forget about him because that was one of the first free shines. Everybody was screaming free shine, man.
Yeah, I feel you on that, but still, it was one of those.
But
like,
I got you.
Yeah, it was like, damn, I forgot he got. He had to do that bid for that bullshit, and yeah, and how times have changed, man, and funny, ain't no what they say. It ain't it ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun,
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to Shyne, man, and hopefully, man, this documentary will shed a light on some stuff, and it's crazy timing, man, with all these docs coming out between Shyne's documentary, 50's documentary, and all this other stuff that's coming down the pipe. It's gonna be something, man. It's gonna be something.
Please tell me you saw that Breakfast Club interview with 50 when he's talking about write rhymes for Puff.
Yeah.
And there's like, so you basically wrote the verse that this cat admitted the crimes on 2 different songs.
Yeah, that was funny. Oh, that was funny, man. Fifth is a fool, man. That dude is hilarious, man.
He's like, nah. And then the second one, he's
what he
like,
said,
nah,
I didn't tell
Jay
him.
did that. He's like,
yeah,
like, on the first one, he's like, I ain't told him to tell that lie. He's like, on the second one, he's like, nah. He's like, Jay wrote that one.
Right. He's like, that wasn't me. I ain't telling him to say
collaborated.
that. Yeah, like I ain't telling him to say that. Oh, it was on that I Get Money remix.
Yeah.
He was like, I didn't tell him to say that.
And then the other one was on the Let's Get It remix.
Oh, was it that one? I think it was
Let's
that
Get
one.
It was the first one telling the feds and the DA to come and get me.
Man, oh man.
and
That's
then
funny.
and then
Damn, that's funny.
the other one was talking about his shooter and everything else. And he's like, and then they had to overturn the case. He was like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
like, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about somebody just up there. Woo. You need to go holler. I don't know if you paid attention with all that controversy about that cat top 5 up there in Canada that Drake got off, paid the lawyer fees to get off. That's all of a sudden raising all this ruckus now. But in his case up in Canada, they went and called in a special witness about not being able to use rap lyrics in order to be a character witness about somebody. And it's actually, I don't know if you remember, oh, what's the name of the group Homeboy is out of? Oh, I'm bring it up because it's a little bit pertinent. Because he's actually a rapper turned professor. Jabari Evans, and Jabari Evans is see, I should pay more attention in typing class.
We old men, we do the tappa.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because he's knowledge from for the Kids in the Hall. I don't know if you remember them.
Yes.
Knowledge from Kids in the Hall is actually a professor.
Dope.
And they brought him in as an expert witness on why you can't use rap lyrics for whatever. And basically he's like, you got they Puff's crew better call him up.
What did we talk about? Like we just talk about Coogee rap,
Uh-huh.
KRS-One or whatever. It was like, dude, it's an embellishment. It's storytelling. So you can't take them word for word.
You can't take them word for word. And let's go there, man. If we really told the hood stories as they were, outside of some crazy stories that we know, Youngstown's a vortex. Youngstown's weird because cats really do stuff the way, or do stuff greater than it's like, and then he took off like Superman. Like, how the fuck did he do that? It's Youngstown, man. It's the upside down here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Besides the fact of somewhere like here, most places, if you told the story as it was, it would be pretty damn boring. So when they told you somebody that probably served a little bit of something, all of a sudden they was like literally had train loads coming in from Bolivia. It's like, dog, Bolivia don't even connect here. How you run a train from Bolivia to here? Like, look, dog, he did. That man did. He had it like that.
See,
you know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta punch it up. So that's where, like you said, it's just stories because we do understand that
you can't pick the part that you like and be like, oh, okay, that's real. Okay, I can understand. Like you said, that whole train. They had a train load filled with that narcotics, and that didn't happen, bro. I'm sorry, but you can't pick and choose. You have to take it in its whole totality and realize it's just Cat's storytelling. That's all.
Yeah, man. It's wild. So hopefully, in the case of Voldemort, for the moment that we won't mention, he go and be like, hey, did I piss off the kids at all when I was running a label? Like, nah, you ain't piss them off. Hey, call that dude. I need him. I need him. You can't use nothing that I said.
Right on.
Yeah, these situations, everything is wild, but good looking for Shyne, man. Everybody has their varied opinions on his situation or whatever, but to be able, like you said, to flip it on his head, man, I'm interested in seeing it in his own words, not what everybody else said about it.
Exactly. I've been waiting on this one, not all the other shit. This one, the one where he's actually in it, speaking his piece. So that's the one I want to see.
Yeah, so I will be checking for it. We'll see what's going on. We'll
November 18th, folks. November 18th. I think that is the week of the Tyson fight.
So that is going down for real?
Yeah, man. Netflix. Mike Tyson, what you call it? I think it was postponed, till November, but he had a couple weeks. Yeah. So,
I hope Tyson knocked that fool's head off, man.
hey man, I don't want to say nothing. I just want to see it. Just let him. Let's just get to the fight. I don't got no predictions right now. Let's just get to the fight because last time everybody was geared up and the shit they kicked the can because of Mike, health issues or whatever. But neither here nor there. Let's
and the last time that we got hyped for a brother to go and put in some work, he wound up coming out dressed like Black Panther and got his doggone head knocked off.
We're done here today. Yeah, I know you're talking about the brown bomber. Yeah, Mr. Deontay Wilder. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about that, man. Thank you for another great episode, my brother. Let's run it back, and that's all I got, fam.
Thank you to the subscribers. New merch, new shirts on the site. I thank y'all for shouting that out, man.
Yes, sir.
Got them Rat Race shirts out there.
Yes,
we got some other ones coming out soon. Appreciate y'all. Love the new subscribers. Thank y'all. Keep it pushing. Make sure that y'all tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, man.
Indeed.
Definitely appreciate it. All right. And we are up out of here. Peace.